Welcome everyone, you're welcome to my video, and in this video I'll be covering the weekly outlook for the brand new week, which will be starting from tomorrow, 7th December 2025. So last week was pretty amazing. Lots of moves on the market. We got lots of opportunities, especially HTF. HTF was cooking a lot of stuff that were taking out people that were trading at lower time frames. But we're able to catch some fantastic moves both on my community channel and on the VIP channel. So in this video I'll be breaking down what I expect to happen this week with how the price actually closed in the course of this week that just finished now. So I would like to jump right into that. I would like to keep it as fast as possible and as interesting as possible too. So if you are new to the channel, leave a sub to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you can know when I drop stuff like this. Join my community on Telegram with the link in the description. Join the VIP channel, and also I'm currently offering my course, which goes for $200, and already the slots are filling up pretty fast. It covers basically how I trade, everything from beginning to end, and I'll personally guide each and every person there to actually build up their own edge. So if you want details more about that, you could use the link in the description to get that. So first of all, like how we usually do this, I want us to start from the 1 week time frame. When we go up to the 1 week time frame, I will take everything off here so I could just explain everything that was going on the 1 week time frame. So on the 1 week time frame, you tend to notice that already from this point here, price actually went back and tapped into this bullish FVG that we have at this point and gave a very beautiful reaction. And during the course of the last weekly outlook, I talked about probably price holding up 50% of this week, and exactly that is where we tapped, and that is where price kept on giving the aggression, the bullish aggression from. But then at the same time, if we should use our fib tool from this low to this point to mark out our discount level, you tend to notice that price is yet to go anywhere near our discount level and is acting off of other HCF bullish levels. So this is basically what I'm actually marking out from this level here, 50% of this week, the highs and lows. And let me just turn that on so everyone could see the highs and lows of this week that just closed. And this point here, this whole region here, is where the discount level lies, this place here. If you haven't set or if you're interested in setting up your Fibonacci tool so you could mark out the premium and discount level, this is it right here. You could screenshot this, you could pause the video and screenshot this and set yours as mine, like how mine is, so you could actually know why or how I mark out these levels. So you could literally see what is going on here. If I should take the Fibonacci tool and check for the discount and premium levels, you tend to see that price is yet to fall back into the discount level. But then most times when gold is actually very, very bullish, it tends to avoid pushing down lower, especially when we go down lower to lower time frames. Already it has mitigated a lot of this zone, but most times now the proper way is for price to fall back into that level. So with everything that we know now from this level, we should let's go down to 1 day time frame. Let's go down to 1 day time frame, and when we come back down to 1 day time frame, we'll tend to notice how price closed, how the last candle on Friday closed. It was a very, very serious rejection candle, and this tends to indicate that most likely now is showing us that there is a huge selling pressure that could tend to come with this new week or the upper week, or probably something to fake out and give those sellers or kind of fake selling buyers to trick them so that bullish pressure can eat them up. But if that is not it, what I expect to see price do now from this 1 day time frame already is I expect to see something like this. I expect to see probably price may retrace a week. Let's say price will push up towards this whole 4200 to 4230-34 levels, and when we push back up to as high as that, most likely price will run back down with this sell. But if that tends to fail now from the daily time frame, if that fails now, what we may see is that price will push up as high as this to the whole 50% of this week right here, will push as high as that, and instead of price to use that level now as a way to push down lower, you just see price giving a full close above 50% of that level. That's the whole resistance level at that point. Give a full body close above that side and hold that guy as a way to push up higher to 4300 and beyond. This is extremely possible. Like, it's extremely possible. We've seen this play out multiple times, because from what you could see here, remember I said the discount level on the weekly time frame, this is where it's lying at, but you could see that price has been building up and moving on this bullish trend line. And when you tend to look at this side of the screen, you tend to notice that we have this bearish FVG here that was once a bearish FVG and once held as a strong level that actually gave price some tough time though for a while before we got a full body close above that level and we broke out of it to push higher. And after we even tapped, we got the full body close above that bearish FVG, we could see that price still came back to tap it before pushing up higher, whereby it gave us this particular support level, whereby I actually precisely called this level on last weekly outlook to be the level where I expect price to bounce off from the higher time frame, and we could see how price taps into it and bounced off. So what I expected was that with this bounce off and this candle that closed, we could get a full body close above it to push up higher, but price kept on failing to do that, and that's actually what is bringing about my whole the whole bearish look that I'm looking. Because if price comes back, taps here and breaks out of this bullish trend line, it will sink back down to 4100. It will sink back down to 4100. But let's take note of all of these levels on the daily time frame. So next thing, now let's go down to 4 hours time frame. Let's go down to 4 hours time frame. When we come back down to 4 hours time frame, we'll tend to notice that if we should take our fib tool, we're trying to look for the points whereby price came into the discount level, or from the point, let's say from this low to this break of structure right here. We should take our discount tool and our fib tool, you'll notice that price actually tapped into the discount level, created this next low that actually broke out this high and went as high as sweeping off liquidity from this high. But tend to notice something here. After we got that, the next 2 4 hours candle became aggressively bearish, that they gave full body close below this particular low that was quite a very valid low due to the presence of, we even had an FVG here. I said an FVG. We had this other block here that could actually fuel higher move higher, but then we saw price giving a full body close below it. Now this is actually this ideally is a break of structure at this point here. What do? We take our fib tool again, mark from this point to this level here. We tend to notice that now where we will be looking for our selling, because already we're getting bearish confirmation now, but where will we be getting our sell entries, or where we'll be looking for our sell entries from? We're looking for our sell entries from this region here, whereby we have this guy and also part of this other rectangle box that so from the 4 hours time frame now, what I'm expecting to see is that with the whole bearish and the whole way that we closed, price may give us something like this. Maybe might go as high as tapping the 50% of that week on the daily time frame, or somewhere around this level, and selling off. This is possible. But if it actually breaks out of this level, full body close, it's going to use it as a way to push up higher. It's going to, ideally, this is what we should expect, something like this with retracements back into the premium level before we see anything. So let's go down a little bit lower. Let's go down to 1 hour. Let's go down to 1 hour time frame. This new week, confirmation is very, very necessary. You need a lot of confirmation before you take trades, because it could get a lot of people burnt. So when we come back down to 1 hour, we could ideally notice how price came back down and gave this before it market close, still rejected from that bullish trend line that we've been moving on. So now on the 1 day time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, you guys notice this low that took out this particular high here. You could see this next 1 hour candle that actually gave full body close below the low. If we take our fib tool, mark from the high, to the point of to the break of structure level, you tend to see that our premium level falls within this region. The same thing that we saw on the 1 week time frame, the same thing that we saw on the 4 hours time frame, the same thing. Most likely with the market open tomorrow, we could get a push, probably tap maybe as accurate as the 50% of the week on the daily time frame, and we would see this rush back down. The price will sell off as low as this, and probably before if price fails to retrace as high as that to get into the premium level, but this is the best point to sell price. But if it fails to do that, most likely it will tend to use this level here, because this high here actually took out this low, so it will tend to use the premium level that lies within this level to push down lower. So basically, on the 1 hour time frame, this is actually what I'm also saying. Let's refine lower and go down to 30 minutes. The more we come down lower, you tend to see actually basically the same thing on all of the time frames. You could still see it here. Probably sell. Let's say, yeah. So this is the region whereby I'm looking for myself actually where I'm looking for myself, but could happen as low as this, but without confirmation. It's a bad level. It's not actually that great because of the fact that price is yet to tap into the premium level. So there's a particular trade I'm actually expecting, because if we go down to let's go down to 5 minutes time frame. When we come back down to 5 minutes time frame, let me take this out. When we come back down to 5 minutes time frame, after price came back and tapped tapped the trend line level, the bullish trend line level, you tend to see what happened at this point here. So let's go higher to 15 minutes. Let's go a bit higher to 15 minutes. Let's come back to 5 minutes. If you've been following the channel for a while now, I've been covering this particular entry model. You tend to notice what happened from this level here. Price sold off, give a retracement here to sell off, to take out this low here. This high that foiled this move down here now, price would easily use this level as well to push down lower, because if we take our Fibonacci tool, mark from this high to the point of the break of structure, you see that actually price tapped into it to sell off. But then instead of price to hold that sell off, it came back, give a full body close above the high that initially tapped into the discount level to look for sales. So I could just easily mark the premium level. I said discount level, the premium level here. You could see it. This guy actually tapped it and price had to sell off with it, but failed to cut down lower, giving us this break of structure here to take out this high. And if you've been following the channel for a while, there's a particular entry model that I use time to time. That's with this, you could see the rejection here with this week to sell down lower, but price failed to do that and give a break of structure above this particular week here. So if you should take 50% of this week here, let's take 50% of this week here. This is 50% of the week. You tend to see that the next candle that formed after the one that closed with the full body close above the candle now actually failed. We went as close as tapping, but failed to do it, leaving us with inducements at this level. So now what I expect to see is that most likely probably the first trade for the week, or it's going to be kind of risky, but it could be, it's probably the first trade for the week. We take our bullish entries from this point, shift your SL to this low, just about 30 pips, or we could make it a bit tight somewhere here to make it about 43 pips, and we could adjust this here. And when we adjust this, we targets as high as, let's say our first target could be this level here, giving us a nice 3-hour trade. But this trade could be as good as giving us something like this. something as high as taking out this guy too, because of the failure that, although that this level we have a break of structure here, but remember it failed to tap and go back into the premium level. So if price fails to give confirmation from this region for selling, it's most likely going to take out this high. So that could actually give us a very nice trade that would look like this. In fact, this trade could be good as going up as high as 50% of the week on the daily time frame. It could be as good as this. That's over 8 hours, somewhere over 8 hours. Let's check this to 15 minutes so we get a more clear view. That's over 8 hours. So this could be the first possible trade for the week, probably something of this nature. Reactions will definitely happen here, but most likely price will close above them and chase higher to push up. So basically this is what I'm expecting for the new week, and if we get to this point or get confirmation from any of this level, we could get very, very nice and very, very nice sell entries from probably somewhere around here. We could get very nice sell entries if price gives confirmation. As important, confirmation is very important. Probably from this point here, and we could just keep stops here, but this stop will be a bit wide, probably something like this. But if price continues with the bullish pressure from this point, most likely price would definitely chase for 300. So this is basically how I expect, or how I'm actually going to attempt or execute this new week here. Basically how I'm going to execute this new week. And if we're too bullish, price would just take out this high. Very easy stunts and take out this high. So stay active, join the channel on Telegram so that you could get posted when I drop the trades for this week, and I'll see you all in the next one. The course is actually on, and I think it's actually a great opportunity for anyone to take advantage of that, so you can start 2026 strong and to build over it too. So all plans on the VIP channel are actually on discount now, 20% off. So I expect to see you guys this week, and I'm wishing everybody the best. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.